Geno. Gotta love that doll, right? So, in this video, I wanted to talk about my thoughts on Geno's chances in getting into Smash Bros. So, we had Smash Ultimate, he got a costume. Not exactly what we were looking for, but at least it was something. But now, okay, I guess Geno was in Smash 4. I have no memory of that costume at all, so that's funny. So he was in Smash 4, and then he had a costume in Smash Ultimate. And obviously, once we saw the costume, it was like, all right, well, he's not going to get in the game, which stung at the time, still stings. But now we have New Horizons. Not Animal Crossing, just New Horizons. We know that we will be getting another Smash game. It's going to happen. There is no way that we won't be. That'll be a whole separate video on what that could be. But to stay on topic, there's no way we're going to just never get another Smash Bros. And there's one thing that's happened since then that kind of changes things up a bit. So the fact that they even bothered to acknowledge Geno at all is really good news. Especially finding out now. I mean, I definitely knew at the time, but in Smash 4 that they did this. What's really good about this is the fact that at that time, the only buzz they would have had was from the Smash ballot. So in my opinion, Geno was probably pretty high on the Smash ballot because I don't really see why else they would have included Geno. I don't know what else could have been going on that they would have been like, oh no, like people still really want Geno. But then we got the costume again in Smash Ultimate, but now we fast forward to, well, now. Something happened. We got the Mario RPG Remake. That, to me, gave new life to Geno. Because if they were already acknowledging him before, I think that by having the remake, now he's even more out there. But does that guarantee him a spot? I don't think so. I think it definitely helps him, but I'm still not really confident that he'll be in the next game. I really hope that he doesn't end up being an assist trophy, because to me, that'll kind of be the nail in the coffin, but I feel like they wouldn't do that. If they made him a costume in 2 games, I just don't see them making him an assist trophy. Like, maybe they would think in their eyes that that gives us something more than a costume, but at that point, he's not even playable, like at all. Because at least with the costumes, you can play kind of as the character. You can cosplay as the character. But even though his chances are higher, the unfortunate thing is that if he doesn't make it into the next Smash, unless if we get a new game that has Geno in it, I think it's done. I actually think he will not have a chance at all if he has no new game and is not in the next Smash game. The reason I say this is because something that I've been kind of factoring in now is that when we used to have these conversations back in the day, these games were closer to when they came out. Because it was like, yeah, I played it as a kid. And it wasn't like that long ago that we were a kid. Now, for some of us, some of these characters, they're kind of getting up there in age. Geno came out a long time ago. The remake definitely helped him, but I don't think they'd look at him again. If he doesn't make it in the next Smash game, I don't think the one after that, they'd be like, yeah, now we'll bring Geno in. Because I don't think he's been in enough games. Or is iconic enough, which, you know, it hurts to say, but it's true. I don't think he's iconic enough to have him be a character way later on. Because we have characters like Duck Hunt Dog, but Duck Hunt is a big part of NES. Geno really was just a sidekick to Mario in an RPG game. Clearly, he proved himself to be a little bit more than just a sidekick because a lot of us want him in Smash, so clearly he had some sort of impression on us. And he does have like a big part like in the story too. So I mean, I'm not trying to say like side character as in like, oh, he's like nothing in the game. I mean, he's a big part of the game. Anyone that's played it and got to the end definitely knows that. But he's never starred in a game. The only thing he's done since then besides the remake has been a cameo in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. So without him being some super iconic character and him not being in a lot of games, I feel like that leads us to the next Smash, or that's it. Again, unless if he ends up making an appearance in a new game, I just think at a certain point, he doesn't have enough staying power. Because K. Rool was gone for a while, but K. Rool was in multiple games. And the outcry for him was so much that they ended up putting him in Smash. I think Geno's outcry is up there. I think there's a lot of people that want Geno in, including me. But I think the next Smash game is his last shot. And it sucks to say. I'd love to see him in there. Although, I say I'd love to see him in there, but I do have a feeling that his playstyle will probably annoy me, but that's fine. I don't look at it that way. I would never want a character that I like to not make it in because I think their playstyle might be annoying. But just saying, we've seen me Gunner on Elite Smash. Then that's all I'll say. But I really do hope he makes it in. I just personally think that next Smash game is looking to be his last shot. But at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Take care, everyone.